everyone, welcome to Cosmic Kids. I'm Jaime and this is your place for yoga, stories and fun. It's easy, just copy the moves I do and enjoy the adventure. Now we always start in the same way, and that's by sitting on our bottoms, crossing our legs and bringing our hands together at our hearts to say our secret yoga code word, which is Namaste. Ready? After 3. 1, 2, 3. Namaste. There. Now let's take a look through our cosmonoculars and find out who we're meeting today. Joining our thumbs and fingers together, have a look through. Ooh, look at those colours and those shapes. All those patterns spinning around. Oh, can you see the picture? It's Teddy and Tabs, the cats. What are Teddy and Tabs doing? They're doing yoga. They're doing a warrior partner pose. How cool! Lowering our hands. Wow! Teddy and Tabitha, or Tabs for short, are cats. So let's begin in our cat pose. Coming onto our hands and knees, everyone. Tucking our toes, we arch our back to look into our tummies. Then we dip our bellies down, wiggle waggle our tails, lift our chests and do a nice proud meow. Very good, everyone. They arrived as 2 naughty, playful kittens in their new home together. Teddy is a ginger cat and Tabs is a tabby cat. Every day they eat together, sitting all the way back on our heels, arms by our side, folding all the way forwards, neatly snuggled up, side by side, enjoying their crunchy, munchy biscuits. They cause mayhem together too, especially with the Christmas tree. Let's come up to stand and do our tree pose. Bringing one foot on top of the other, using our heel and our toes for balance. Our hands together at our hearts. Now we grow up nice and tall. Open our branches wide and sparkle our fingers like the sparkly lights on the Christmas tree. One year, Tabs decides to climb up the Christmas tree. Let's climb. Up we go, 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 up we go. At the top, she gets stuck with the fairy. Luckily, Teddy is there to save the day and he knocks the tree over to get her out. Standing tall, dropping our chin to our chest, we fold all the way down to the floor to bring the tree crashing to the ground. Phew! Although poor Teddy gets into a bit of trouble for that. Rolling up to stand. Out in the garden, Teddy and Tabs love to play together. Tabs likes to prowl, pretending to be a tiger. Let's do our tiger pose. Coming down onto our hands and knees, we stretch one leg all the way back and our opposite arm forwards. Let's do a big growl. Lowering our leg and our hand. Let's try the other side. Stretching our other leg, reaching our arm forwards, and another big growl. Very good, everyone. Lowering our hand and our leg. Whereas Teddy likes to do his best impression of a dog, just to confuse the dog next door. Doing our dog pose, spreading our fingers out wide, tucking our toes and pressing our hips up to the sky. He even adds the odd woof to be extra convincing. Woof, woof, woof. At night, they sleep together, all curled up, coming to lie on our sides, using our arm for a pillow. They breathe calmly together, purring. They are so close, inseparable, best friends, like family who will always look after one another. After many, many years, one day, out of the blue, Tabs felt ill. She hides under the bed. Coming to sit on our heels, We fold all the way forwards in our little hiding position. She doesn't want her food, nor does she want to come out. Teddy is very worried. A few days pass and Tabs is taken to the vet. Coming up to sit, with our legs crossed, we place our hands over our heart. The vet listens to Tabs's heartbeat. Let's see if we can feel and hear our own heartbeat. Then the vet feels all around Tabs's body. Let's feel our arms and our legs, our tummies and our backs, our chests and our faces, our heads and our ears. It seems that Tabs is really rather sick, and it isn't likely she'll get better. Teddy is very sad. He can't help, but he stays close. Tabs reaches forwards for Teddy one night to tell him how much she loves him, and always would, even after she died. They press their paws together, knowing an invisible string of love will always be there between them, no matter what. It helps Teddy feel better, and he hugs his friend, arms wide, wrapping our shoulders round in a big squeezy hug. In the morning, Tabitha's body is still. It looks like she's asleep, but she isn't. Tabs has died. Teddy doesn't know what to feel. At first, he feels sad. Hugging our knees into our chest, he hugs himself tightly as the tears fall. Then he feels really angry, like a volcano is about to erupt inside him. Coming to sit on our heels, taking our hands down in between our knees, we breathe in as we lift up. Then we do a big volcano breath to the sky. And again, breathe in, lift up. Big volcano breath to the sky. Then Teddy just wants to hide, so he slinks under the rug. Coming to lie on our tummies, hands under our shoulders, we wiggle, 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 wiggle to slink under the rug, lying all the way down, placing one hand on top of the other and resting our forehead. Outside, in the sunshine, the butterflies are fluttering, encouraging Teddy to come and play. Coming all the way up to sit, with the soles of our feet together, our knees out wide, and our knees fluttering up and down, just like a butterfly. But Teddy doesn't feel like playing. He doesn't feel like eating his crunchy, munchy biscuits, sitting with legs crossed, folding forwards, resting our chin in our hands. He stares at the bowl, feeling empty. At night, alone in his bed, Teddy can't sleep. Coming down to lie on our backs, arms wide, lifting up our knees. We twist our knees one way and our head the opposite way. Then we lift them up and twist the other side, taking our head over to the other side. He lies awake, looking at the moon, missing Tabs. He tries to distract himself from thinking about it, watching the washing machine spinning round and round and round, coming up to sit with our legs crossed, crisscrossing our fingers behind our head, and let's spin like a washing machine. Here we go. Wisha, washa, wisha, washa, wisha, washa, woo. Wisha, washa, wisha, washa, wisha, washa, woo. He tries to pretend it hasn't happened, setting the table to have a party with Tabs. Let's do our table pose. Sitting up tall, knees bent, feet flat, hands behind us. We lift up our hips to come into our table pose. But of course, Tabs doesn't come. Coming all the way down to sit with our legs crossed. Sometimes Teddy just feels confused. What should he feel? He has no idea. Then, one sunny morning, Teddy wakes up and goes outside. Let's come up to stand without touching our hands on the floor. Whoop. Uncrossing our legs, standing nice and tall and proud, Teddy looks up to the sky. He feels a tiny bit better. He feels his heart. That invisible string Tabs and he talked about before she died. Like he is holding one end, stepping 1 foot forward, 1 foot back, bending into our knee, stretching all the way forwards. And when he stretches all the way back, it's like he can feel Tabs holding the other end, like they are still connected. Let's switch sides, stretching our leg, turning to face the other way, bending into our front knee, reaching forwards for Teddy, reaching back for Tabs. The love is still there. Teddy takes out his phone to have a look at some photos of him and Tabs, stretching our leg long, coming down to sit on our bottoms with our legs out long in front of us. We pick up one of our feet to have a little scroll through the photos on the phone. Oh, so many brilliant memories of them together. Putting that foot down, picking up the other side now. Let's do some more scrolling. Teddy stops at the selfie of them pulling silly faces together. Let's try and pull some silly faces together now. Here we go. Very good, everyone. You're very good at pulling silly faces. It makes Teddy laugh looking at this. He remembers Tabs was laughing so much after this picture was taken. She did a big fart. He laughs even more looking at it now. Then Teddy goes to their toy box. Let's do our toy box pose. Joining the soles of our feet together, knees out wide, making a big diamond shape with our legs. We fold all the way forwards, drawing our nose all the way down. He opens up the toy box. Ready? After 3, let's lift up our heads. 1, 2, 3. And inside he finds all of the toys they'd played with over the years. There's Blue Mouse. Let's do our mouse pose. Sitting on our heels, folding all the way forwards with a squeak, 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 squeak. They had so much fun chasing Blue Mouse round the house. Oh, and look, there's Floppy Fish. Let's do our fish pose. Coming up to sit, legs out long, pointing our toes, dropping down onto our forearms. We pop, pop, pop our chest to the sky, look up and all the way back behind us, just like Floppy Fish. And there is the favourite toy of all. It's Furry Snake on a stick, coming to lie on our tummies, hands under our shoulders. We wiggle, 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 up like Furry Snake on a stick. Oh, the hours of fun. All of the memories come flooding back, and the fun he and Tabs had. Some days, Teddy just feels down and floppy like a rag doll. Coming up onto our knees, tucking our toes, walking our feet towards our hands. Now we hold opposite elbows to hang like a floppy rag doll. Other days, he feels really up and sunny. Rolling up to stand, reaching our arms to the sun to say, "Hello, sun," lowering our arms. Sometimes he just needs a good hug to feel better. Arms wide, wrapping him up in a big loving hug. Or he needs a good chat with Cheeky the Budgie, who's always ready to listen. Coming down onto our knees, let's lift and lower our elbows to talk like Cheeky the Budgie. "Cheeky the Budgie, where's Teddy? I love you." Cheeky is always ready to listen to Teddy, tell him that he loves him whilst munching on his millet. Teddy decides to be brave and go on. Coming back into our cat pose, onto our hands and knees, we arch our backs to look into our tummies. Then we dip our bellies down to wiggle waggle our tails and do a nice big meow. Teddy sits on top of the fence, watching next door's dog with a smile on his face, knowing that he is safe up here with Tabs in his heart.
He marks her birthday each year by baking her a tiger-shaped cake. Let's do our tiger pose again. Stretching one leg back and our opposite arm forwards. Nice big growl. Rawr. Lowering our leg and our hand, stretching our other leg back and our other arm forwards. Nice big growl. Rawr. And he lights a candle for her. Lowering our leg and our hand, we lie all the way back, arms wide, and lift our legs up to the sky, twinkling our toes like the flickering flames of the candle. He'll never forget her. Tabs. That invisible string will keep them connected forever. And she remains in Teddy's heart. Let's lower our legs down now. Take our arms down by our sides and take a nice big deep breath in through our nose and out through our mouth. Letting our bodies relax. It can be very hard when someone we love dies. There are no right or wrong ways to feel. We may even feel nothing, numb. Talking about it can help. Being with those you love can also help. Sometimes your friends will say the right things. Sometimes they won't know what to say. Be patient. Be kind to yourself and to everyone around you. Allow yourself time to feel all the feelings and know that they will pass, as all feelings do. And when they do, that's okay. You haven't forgotten that special someone who died. They will want you to be happy again more than anything. They will always be there for you in your heart. The love between you never dies. Slowly now we begin to wake up, wiggling our toes, wiggling our fingers, hugging our knees into our chest, and rolling onto our sides to press ourselves up to sit with our legs crossed and our hands together at our hearts to finish just the way we started, with our secret yoga code word, which is Namaste. Ready? After 3. 1, 2, 3. Namaste. Well done, everyone. That was wonderful. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you again soon for another Cosmic Kids adventure. Bye-bye.